welcome to Season 3, another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs, and any time somebody brings food, they become my best friend. Gloria Eshrati.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
You and your food.
Yes.
You're a author,
Yes.
but you are an incredible...
Thank you.
How would you like to be referred to, as a cook or as a chef?
Either one is fine with me.
What do you think yourself as? You think yourself as a chef or as a cook?
Really, personally,
Yes.
I don't think I need to have a label. I see myself as a creator
All right.
of very healthy and tasty food because right now, many people, especially if they are vegetarian or vegan, having very hard time to find something that actually tastes good and look good, and it can be referred to as a dish.
Which is the reason that I am not a vegetarian, because I can't find anything. I mean,
Yes.
anything that goes beyond tofu, I'm like,
None of my recipes has tofu. I assure you.
that's why I love you.
Right.
And I'm going to do the unveiling here. I
do.
don't know what is underneath here, or maybe I do because I took a little peek, but nobody knows what's underneath here.
Yes.
A little drum roll, and we're going to unveil it, and you're going to tell us what is...
Well, this is chocolate almond cake. Is vegan, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes. And people who have tasted this, they think this is really phenomenal. I shouldn't really say that, but this is what they say.
Well, may I say something? I mean,
Please.
we have an audience over here, so Mr. Scott, I know that you are. Could you please come here? We're going to bring in some professional tasters. Please come in here to the back. We're going to bring a professional taster. Please.
I am a vegetarian for 20 years now, and,
Wow.
and nearly vegan. This is
Wonderful.
a treat. May I try one?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right, I will go for this.
Right.
This is the proof is in the pudding.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's vegetarian?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't taste vegetarian. Francesca, even you like this.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You may leave the stage. I appreciate it. We're going to bring somebody else. Casey, would you please go? Oh, okay. No, Casey is a vegetarian, but she's got a tooth problem right now. How about the young gentleman right over here? Would you come over here, Alex? We're going to have him taste, because this is for adults and for kids too,
For
right?
everybody.
Everybody, right? Come over here
Absolutely.
to the back, right here, my dear friend, and then you can have a little taste. Don't go anywhere. Have a little taste. What do you think?
Really good.
It's very good, huh? Perfect.
Great.
Now you better eat the whole thing. All right, you get there. And then we just have one more. Sir, would you please come over here? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And we're going to have one more person
Sure.
have the little taste, sir. We haven't met before, so you're not a paid actor or anything like that. So this is
really
real.
moist too. That's great.
Thank you.
Wow.
Sir, thank you very much. The $5 Casey has for us. Thank you so much. You are phenomenal, and I'm going to taste mine. Now,
Please do.
the reason that I don't do it on camera is
Right.
because
We are
I'm
talking.
but I'm a compulsive eater, because I know when I have one, it's going to be like potato. I'm not going to be able to stop. You know, they're going to have to, send a
Yes.
squadron to, like,
Okay.
please don't do it
All
anymore.
right.
Food is happiness.
It really is. It brings friendship, it brings trust, and especially if something like this or the food that I make that not only is good for you, and it has layers of flavor, and you feel you don't have to sacrifice anything. And if I can make that happen for people, that they are saying is happening, I cannot tell you how many times I had food demo at different places. And people, particularly men, they are really having this thing about eating animal protein.
Yes.
Instantly after tasting my food, they were saying, if this is vegetarian or vegan, I'm going to be one from right now.
We're more carnivorous, and if you put a steak right here in front of me, I would be the taster. But when you have something as delicious as this, then we're like a little bit just reluctant to taste it, right?
Not mine. I haven't experienced that with my food, quite honestly. And that was very intriguing for me because, well, I expected that for many women, because lots of them are already either on the border of becoming vegetarian or
Right.
vegan, or they don't have that much of an interest in eating meat of any kind. But having majority of men saying, wow, if this is what you are talking, we have no problem becoming one. So I really, from day one, I wanted to create something that people have the alternative choice.
Right.
And they don't have to sacrifice pleasure of eating for the sake of their health.
Gloria, tell us a little bit about the book.
The
because,
book?
It's very well put together. Let me just
Thank you.
pick it up here. You and your food.
Yes,
Do we have a love affair with food? And
Absolutely.
is that why you named it?
yes.
Yes.
I thought people are very personal when it comes to food.
Yes.
They want to be the one who choose their own food, not someone else to dictate them. So I come up with this title,
I love the title.
thank you, to give them that personal feeling that they have about the food, and not to be afraid of making these dishes, because literally I put step by step pictures, tips. You know, the recipe is so easy to follow, and many people actually were telling me now their children are following many of the simple recipes.
It's a beautiful thing, and you sell this book.
Yes,
There's
it's actually on Amazon.com
Okay.
and Barnes and Noble.
You and your food. There's a gentleman here who's buying out all the books that the guests are bringing in. So I'll show you who he is, and you can just
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
guarantee you he'll buy your book.
Thank you.
Guarantee. But anyway, so we have this. When I say this love affair with food, you find that we're being bombarded
Yes.
by media.
Yes.
Eat this. Eat all this junk food. Football season. Talk about you, Taylor. You know, wings and potato chips and all these bad things and
Yeah.
sugars
Yes.
and everything else. But then, right after, then we have join 24/7 fitness. You know, become
Right.
fit, eat right, and all this stuff.
Contradicting.
Contradicting.
Absolutely.
So we have this paradox going on.
Right.
What's happening? What is your advice?
I think people shouldn't really react to all this advertising and brainwashing. They should use their own mind and choose something that they enjoy to make the choices of these recipes type, to be literally their own king and queen, and not to let their health to be dictated, you know, by advertising. And on the top of that, I think always there are some people who are opportunists. You know, they come and they talk about certain things. For example, oh, almond is really good for you.
Yes.
Great protein. Okay. Then everyone rushes the next day.
Because
to
it's
the
fashionable.
grocery. Yeah.
Because we heard it in the news.
Exactly.
Okay.
And buy the stock of the
I want everything.
Yeah. And then what it happens? The price goes up. People who cannot afford this doubly disadvantaged because of this action.
You don't have to be rich or affluent to
Absolutely.
eat right. And I think that's
Yes.
the message that I'm getting from you.
Yes. And for that reason, I came up with simple ingredients. But I think cooking is like music. If the notes are good, the music you're hearing is wonderful. Same thing with the flavors. If you put the right kind of ingredients together, you got it. But if it's every which way, the result is really surprising too.
It's like in everything, right?
Yeah.
In business, if you put the
Exactly.
ingredients together, it works.
Yes.
in our lives,
Right.
put the ingredients together. right?
Absolutely.
And in food.
And
the
I'm
same thing.
committed to high quality. So many, many years ago that people didn't know even what organic is, I was eating organic and making organic food.
You were fashionable before it was fashionable.
Right, 20 some years ago.
Indeed.
So, in one incident, someone was kidding me and saying, okay, how do you know something is organic? I said, for example, Whole Foods, if it says my stuff is organic, they're accountable. So I have faith in them and the farmers market,
Yes.
especially local ones. I trust them. And he was saying, you're paying more for your food. I said, I'd rather pay more for my food than paying for my medicine.
Amen. You wrote this book.
Yes.
How long ago?
3-4 years ago.
What's on page 41? I'm just kidding. I'm just you don't have to answer. It's actually the plain rice polo. Do you like that?
Oh, it's so good. Yes.
Sounds really good. I'm gonna taste this thing.
Please do.
And what is this made of?
It's almond chocolate, no dairy, no regular sugar, by the way. It has organic maple syrup that comes from Canada.
One of these days, we're gonna put a camera while you're cooking, because I think you're having way too much fun cooking.
I do. I love cooking. It's my passion. It really is my passion.
You could have fooled me. Gloria, I'm gonna continue eating this thing,
Please do.
and
I'm
It's
glad you
beautiful.
like it.
I violated my own dictum. I said I was not gonna eat it.
You know, the thing is, it's guilt-free. It has low calorie, lots of protein, lots of fiber. And I tell you, those people who order my food and my pastries, they say we are addicted to your, cakes and pastries and whatnot, because it doesn't have too much sugar that others have, and they feel heavy and all that, versus this. And quite frankly, more than many that I can think of, they were saying the same thing that I arrived at a conclusion. When I eat piece of this cake, literally from morning to 2 in the afternoon, I'm full. I don't need to eat anything else. And they're telling me the same thing. So it helps them not to have all kinds of a craving for different things. And this is satisfying. You don't need extra sugar to get you to the point that you can be happy and enjoy eating it.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you married?
No.
Marry me. With that, we're out.